Hi, everyone. We've got another Meet the Counselors for you here today. Sarah James here, your camp director. We are meeting our summer camp counselors for JJB Summer Camp. This is our 4-day, 10-class workshop coming up August 10th through 13th, where you get all the supplies and all the instruction to make 10 amazing projects from 10 amazing designers. And I have got the incredible, the talented, the innovative designer aficionado Nealay Patel right here with me. Nealay, welcome. Hi, my friend.
That was quite the intro. I'm blown away. Thank you. Doing great.
Nothing but
I wish I were outside with a camp tent and I don't know, the bonfire, the s'mores, everything like right now. I can't wait.
it's funny. Nealay said that to me. We were just sitting here having a quick chit chat before we went live. And he was like, "You really look like you're at camp." And now I see that I've got the camp chairs behind me.
I know it
And we're
really put me in camp envy.
Oh, Nealay, it's so awesome to have you here, my friend. And, guys, I have to tell you, Nealay Patel and I have been friends for a long, long time. And it is always so fun to get to do a project or an event or something with you. So, Nealay, thank you for being here today. And thanks for being part of JJB Summer Camp 2022.
Oh my God, I'm delighted. And you're right, we've done so many projects up to this point, and I'm delighted all the times that I get to come back and do them again. And I think as time progressed, stuff just gets busier. So it's nice to have this touch point with you and our community out there who do want to learn new crafts, new types of jewelry styles, new products, but also just that human interaction that I think some of us miss out on time to time. And again, it's just because either we're busy or just like life happens. But we're gonna do this again, and I'm in it to win it.
And I think you hit the nail on the head, Nealay, when you say, like, we all get so busy, but it's nice to have like this touch point. And for us to be able to come together and put together an event, to have some so teachers come and share their time, for students to be able to come during the camp time or on their own time, because the classes are on replay whenever you want to watch them. It's kind of on demand. It's really nice to be able, in our such busy schedules, to be able to have education and also community building like this on a virtual forum where we all can participate.
I know, like the accessibility factor is just phenomenal right now. And I think with technology being upgraded and we're sort of in this normal new thing now, that feels quite normal to me, actually, like, because I've been living on this virtual world for a year and a half now. And I've gotten comfortable with it. And I hope a lot of us out there have, especially in terms of teaching. It's not quite the same as being in person, but I think it definitely serves a lot of other advantages that whereas teaching in person, it only limits your ability to reach everyone out there that you want to. But this for me is just fabulous. And again, I think I'm just thankful that I get to come back and teach at the summer camp. So yay!
What's really fun about summer camp, I think, is that it's like an element of make believe. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
there
like,
is an imagination factor to it for sure.
yes, because we're like creating jewelry, and you're watching your designers online, but we also have like the projects have a little bit of a theme to them. Like camp definitely has the vibration of like, okay, guys, let's wake up and do something cool.
And I think there's that sort of buoyant and like nostalgic feel that the word camp also has to me, that just makes it really fun and just extravagant in a like kooky way. So, and I saw that with the projects and the type of bead mixes and stuff that you guys are including in with the giant package of stuff. So for me, like, you guys have just hit the nail on the head with the whole theme again this year. I that's I think also what excites me about this whole thing is just the different materials and projects and type of instructions that you've included with this.
Thanks. Thank you. Nealay gave me a mega compliment, and Danielle May, who's definitely is part of our major Jesse James Bead staff in-house, my right-hand woman, and she is our graphic designer, like incredible woman here. Nealay gave us a huge compliment that the summer camp page over at jessijsbeads.com looks like really off the chain. And we're always working to like improve our experience for, you know, those that are shopping with Jessie J's Beads. So thank you, Nealay, because Nealay is a graphic designer himself and very tech savvy. So for Nealay to be like, wow, this looks good over at jessijsbeads.com, I'm like, yes, and thank you. And thank you, Danielle, and everything is good in the world. But yeah.
For sure. I've known Danielle, I think, that for this amount of time, or for a little bit amount of time, but I think her work just gets better and better and better and better. And I'm just so impressed with everything that JJB does on a like day to day. You guys like kill it when you guys come into the office or working remotely or whatever, but I'm just in awe. You guys really have it together. It's just amazing.
You know what, it takes a village, and it's something that we really pour our passion into, which I know is something that you and I both vibrate on the same level with, that one with Nealay Patel and SilverSilk. And it's really awesome and such an honor to have yourself as a designer and your brand to be part of our JJB Summer Camp and the camper kit. We're getting all the supplies to make all of these projects, and Nealay has designed something so cool with a brand new product of SilverSilk. I'm like ecstatic about it.
I'm just in awe. Like it's been it was actually a happy accident in a way that this product was invented, but I think it's the versatility that it offered and the range that I was able to give that color line to it. It's been such a hit, and you can use it with almost everything without having to worry about the extra findings and all this that and the other. You still get that same SilverSilk look and feel without having to have the extra bits and pieces if that's not your thing.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I love the regular SilverSilk, and I'm really excited to get my hands on this one. Nealay, show us what it is that we are making with you, that you are teaching us how to make for Summer Camp 2022.
Absolutely. We are going to be making this bracelet with a product called SilverSilk Pipe Chain. This bracelet is actually kind of gigantic for me because I had the sizing wrong. But you get a full foot of the SilverSilk pipe chain with the Jessie James Beads Camp Kit. So if you do have a not a toothpick wrist like I do, then you have plenty of material to work with to make a extravagant bracelet. And so you could really see the detail and the fine stitching of that wire. Hopefully, if I get a pretty good camera angle on this. It's essentially a silicone rubber tubing that has the knitted wire knitted on top of it. And so you can see below me, it comes in several different colors there. So really the bone color has been the most popular from the line, which is the white silicone tubing with the antique white color wire that's been knitted on top of it. I think for the style of the bead strand that you picked out for this project, Sarah, and put together, or your team put together, the bone is just the perfect fit for this. It gives that sort of, I think I was looking at the description on the website actually, and it referred to like the tube socks and the different colors and stuff. And I don't know, it was just so, it was camp in the fun, buoyant way for sure. And I was like, I'm in. But this is going to be such a fun project to learn. And if you've never used SilverSilk before, you're certainly in for a treat. And if you are used to using some of the chains, this will be a completely different product for us to give it a try.
You know, Nealay, I have always really enjoyed having SilverSilk in our event workshop kits, because not only is the product really fun to work with, and not only are you like a really cool designer and guy to hang out with, but you always teach us like really unique style. Like not only are we getting a new skill with a new product, but we are also getting like an insider look at Nealay's brain and how his design style functions by way of this project that Nealay teaches us. And you can take this and make it your own and do it completely different. You could do it exactly like the outfit on the mannequin. There's a lot of different options, but you have Nealay to guide you through, and you have like this really cool Nealay Patel design panache to lead as an inspiration board.
I always get excited when you use the word panache. I don't know why. That's such a lovely Sarah term that I'm loving
Oh,
it.
love it.
Yeah, pipe chain is that versatile, and everything that you described hopefully is true about me being a designer. Um, I do love that you can almost do anything with it. So if you want to learn how to use it through the project and want to put your own spin and twist on it later on, then that's perfectly wonderful. You get a full foot to work with it. Um, so just to show you some other examples of how
Sure.
you can use it, which it doesn't come in the kit. I don't think memory wire does, at least, but this is just one
Oh,
application, which is memory wire. We're going to be using the 18 gauge wire that does come in the kit for a similar look. So that'll be perfect. But you can make little bracelets out of it. You can cut it up into pieces like we did here, and it'll not fray or unravel or anything like that. It can be directly strung with beads as it's here. And then actually a friend made this for me, which I got to show off. It's a little bit of bead weaving, so don't, we're not going to be making something elaborate like this. I just wanted to show you guys that it can be strung with beading wire if that's your jam, with a cone at the end too, if you wanted to do that. So
so cool.
such a versatile product. So that's why I think for our camp, this is going to be the best application of this project to experiment with.
I love it. And another thing that I really love about camp is the ability to be for our campers to be able to talk to the instructors and their fellow campers, but to really have that sort of dialed in instruction. So if you have any questions, campers are able to reach out. And I feel like that's
Mhm.
something special that we get like in this sort of group setting. Don't you?
I agree. I think we make ourselves pretty accessible during this week, and hopefully they're beyond the week, of course, too, because we want to help folks out there to get involved with the products and just get them crafting. So definitely, if you guys have any questions, please hit up our little private group. I think Sarah can tell you more about that, but definitely tag me in it, because otherwise I'll like not see it.
Yeah, that was just what I was just touching to, is how wonderful of a resource. So how summer camp works is you sign up. We have a 3-month payment plan that's going on right now. Also, you sign up, you get your kit before camp starts. Camp is August 10th through 13th, and then once you sign up for camp, you go and request entrance into our private group, which is JJB Summer Camp 2022. And there is where you get to watch all the classes live. You can watch them on replay if you can't catch them, or if you missed something and want to watch it again. That's where you can post your projects. You can tag designers to ask questions. It's a really great forum in a private sort of sense for us to be able to chit chat and be together. Something else really cool, and Nealay, I don't know if we had even touched on this yet, but we're going to be doing merit badges once again this year. So
Ooh.
yeah, so like calling all like, channel your inner Girl Scout and Boy Scout years. You can submit jewelry designs, or they don't even need to be perfect. It can just be like you tried to make the design, or you took the design and made it your own. You can submit those for the opportunity to win a badge of merit that says that you completed this project. So we'll get you more information on that. We'll be emailing all of our summer campers that sign up all the info on how the merit badge program is going to work. But it's really, really fun just to kind of, have that like badge of honor that you completed something and you made it through with summer camp.
Absolutely. I don't feel like historically I've worked hard to get those merit badges, but I'm going to give it my best shot, just because I think it's going to be a really cool thing to collect this time around.
Well, Nina, you work really hard on all the SilverSilk and everything that we get. But yes, I do encourage our designers, our camp counselors to take the classes, because all of our camp counselors get a kit as well, which is something that we always love, so that we can all be together in this. Whether you have, the time to be able to do it, you definitely have the resources when the time is right.
I do love that you guys have apparel, right? That's coming for this one, or is there going to be sweatshirts or anything? I feel like you guys have branded apparel for these type of events that are just bomb.com.
Yes, we will have apparel. This is our shirt from last year. Actually, it's here. I'll show you. Let me spotlight really quick.
I love the branding on that. It's so cute.
Hold on, everyone. Okay, so we got JJB Summer Camp, and then on the back it says
Yes.
beading together.
Oh my gosh,
Wait,
yes. Those cute little bears or otters. I think they're otters.
they're otters. Yeah, that's so funny. He's goofy. That's just so goofy. That's Jesse James beats to a T right there.
I love it. I love it so much. I live for it. This is gonna be so great.
Yeah, well, this is like the thing. Like we have so much fun when we do the camp classes. I announce the classes. The designers and I get to hang out a little bit. We get to hang out with you. We get to do a little chitting and chatting. Then we take it down onto the mat. The designer takes the floor, teaches you what you need to know. I myself am like feeding your comments to the designer in case something was missed in the commentary. And it's a really, really cool way for us to just like hang out in the summertime.
It really is. I think just again the variety of projects I'm just blown away with, and so I think in addition to just hanging out, I think there's going to be a lot of stuff that I'm going to learn through it too. I haven't actually tried stamping before. I've tried it once in a bead-along challenge, I think, and I realized I am just terrible at it. So I'm hoping that Rita can give me some advice on that.
Rita's really good. She and I did a one-on-one stamping like this. So just to catch everyone up, part of one of the classes that we're teaching is metal stamping. And in your summer camp camper kit, you get the entire stamping kit. You get the hammer, you get the block, you get the blanks, you get the stamps, like all of it, sticker guides. And Rita from Impress Art is such a good teacher. She taught me to stamp. We talked about doing it in person. Like we've talked about sitting down at a bead show, doing it in person. And then COVID happened. And she and I did stamping over the computer like this, and I got it. So if I could do it, y'all can do
it. Yes. Okay. Okay. Challenge on. I love that project too. It was the constellation. I think you guys teased about it on the website too. So kind of got to see it, which very interested in that one. The constellation necklace. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it really, really is. And it's cool because we're getting the guides to be able to stamp all of the different constellations. So we'll be doing stamping, we'll be doing polymer clay, we'll be working with Nealay and SilverSilk. We've got Danielle Wicks using these gorgeous Czech travertine seed beads. Meredith, her project from yesterday, we're going to be using some other seed beads. Jem, who we'll be introducing to you next week. If you haven't met Jem Hawks yet, she is another one of our camp counselors doing some really cool beginner friendly wire working projects. Like this year is stacked. I honestly can't pick one class over the next that I'm more excited for. But Nealay, how about you? What are you excited about?
Oh gosh, all of them. Well, I think there's such a variety, and we haven't even seen all the projects from the other instructors quite yet. So I think that's going to be exciting. But I think for me, I am interested in that metal stamping the most at the moment. And other than that, like I know the quality of the instructors are like, I mean, they set the bar high. So hoping I can nail it just like they do. But I think I'm just gonna have so much fun with everybody, whether the project is beginner all the way to, some of the more advanced type of projects too.
Yeah, Nealay, you hit the nail on the head once again about, just really such wonderful educators. And even if there's something that's presented that's a little bit tricky, our designers are so good at one, answering questions, and two, just like going slow and making sure that the information sinks in, and also the opportunity to be able to watch the videos on replay. That's something that I have really come to enjoy. And Nealay, I have to tell you, with your projects, I always have so much fun learning and making them. You're really such a treat. You have such fantastic style. Your teaching candor is wonderful. And this product that you have created and that you've created for us to include in our camper kit, this pipe chain, is just so exciting for us to be able to get our hands on this and work on it with you.
Yay, me too. I'm super thrilled that like folks that are not familiar with SilverSilk are in for such a treat for this project, and hopefully just me instructing, of course, and then just me hanging out with y'all. So there's just a lot of fun stuff that's going to happen, and this is right around the time when I think it's the end of summer, right? So it's kind of like
love.
It's kind of like goodbye to summer, and like we're moving into fall, but we get to be like nostalgic and kind of reflecting back over the fun stuff that we did over the summer and whatnot too.
Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh. Yes, it's like a summer final hurrah. And it's not because it's like
Hmm.
August 10th through 13th, but that's like when kids are starting to go back to school. You're definitely kind of
Hmm.
thinking about the next season. So I'm with you. I feel that with summer camp also. Exactly what you just said. So thank you for noting that today.
Totally.
Neelay, thank you for coming and hanging out with us over this quick lunch break.
Definitely. I believe you've also restocked on some silver silk, actually. And I wanted to quickly say that once that gets into your stock, there's a few colors that I discontinued from my store. So you'll definitely want to go shopping at JJB.
Ooh,
I think there's like you guys got like 4 colors, I think that I'm no longer making. So y'all got the goods.
so when you go over to jessejamesbeads.com right now to check out summer camp because it's very exciting and how could you not? Go
Yeah.
see the silver silk colors. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that we have colors that you aren't stocking anymore on your site. That is exciting. So jessejamesbeads.com, we've got the 3-month payment plan going for summer camp if it helps you to space things out, and new colors or discontinued colors from Nealay. Yay, what a great day
Yay.
for shopping.
It's a good day to shop for sure.
Every day is a day to shop. I'm like a big fan of
That's
retail
true.
therapy
Yeah, I
myself.
know. I have my days too, trust me.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Well, Neelay, thanks again for coming by today. I'm so excited to camp with you again this year. It's going to be so much fun. This project is amazing. Thank you for sharing your time and your energy and your talent with us and with all of the campers at JJB Summer Camp 2022.
Thank you so much. I'm delighted to do this again, and I cannot wait to see everybody at summer camp coming up very soon.
Very cool. All right, my friend, have a great weekend. And to all of you out there, have a wonderful Friday. Be safe. Take care of each other. We love you.
Love you guys.
Bye.